Okay, so let's get started. Come into a comfortable seated position of your choice. Spine long, shoulders relaxed. Observe your breath for a few rounds. Those of you who have a Kapalbhati practice, you can go ahead and start one set of Kapalbhati. Otherwise, Ujjayi breathing. Slight constriction in the back of your throat to make the sound of your breath audible. Smooth and slow breaths in and out of the nose. One more breath like this. Those who are doing Kapalbhati, stop the practice and go back to regular breathing. Notice how you feel. Slowly blink your eyes to open and make your way down on the onto the mat, lying down with your feet about hip width apart and your back flat on the ground. Bring your arms out to shoulder height. You separate your feet a little wider than hip width apart and then drop your knees towards your right side, look towards the left side. Inhale, come back to center and exhale to the other side, looking over the opposite shoulder. Inhale to center, exhale to the right. Inhale, center, exhale to the left. Coordinate your breath and movement, going at your own pace. Last set like this. And come back to center after you're done with both sides. Now hug your knees in towards the chest. Keep your feet off of the ground and drop your knees towards the right. Look towards the left. Inhale to center, exhale to the opposite side. So a few rounds like this. 3 more sets. Exhale, drop to one side. Inhale to center and exhale to the other side. Last 2 sets. Last set. Try to keep your knees squeezing in together if you can. And come back to center. Now hug your right knee towards you and then left knee behind, like Gomukhasana legs. Okay? So as close as you can to Gomukhasana, right knee is closer to you. Now interlace your fingers behind the back leg, your left leg, and draw the legs towards you. Feel the right outer hip. The leg that's closer to you, feel the right outer thigh and outer hip. Feel the sensations there. And continue to keep your head and neck relaxed and your jawline relaxed. Just very gently, couple more breaths. And now hold on to the leg that's closer to you, your right leg, your shin, and stretch your left leg out. Lift the head, neck and shoulders up. And if you can interlace your fingers behind the shin, like you're cradling the shin. Keep the head and neck lifted, shoulders lifted. If you feel like your neck is hurting, place one hand under the head to support it. 5, 4, 3. Try to get the shoulder blades off of the ground and slowly release. Switch to the other side. First Gomukhasana legs with your left knee closer to you, right leg away from you. And then adjust. Try to get the heels to the outer hips if that works for you. And then interlace your fingers around the back leg, your right leg. And draw it in. Feel the left outer thigh and left outer hip. So if you're feeling compression on the inside edge of the hip, reduce the pressure. Last 2. And 1. Now, hold on to your left shin, right leg straightens out. Lift the head, neck and shoulders up. You can cradle the shin. If you want, you can place one hand under the head for support. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower down. Hug the knees into the chest, rock a little bit from side to side. And now place the soles of the feet on the mat. You warm up the posterior chain, the hamstrings, glutes, and the back. Press the feet down, press your arms down, raise your hips up. Inhale, exhale, lower your hips down. Again, coordinate your breath and movement. Inhale, raise your hips up. Exhale, lower your hips down. Few rounds like this, lift and lower. Just going to make sure that you guys can hear me. No messages. Okay, good. Inhale up, exhale down. And the next time you lift your hips up, you're going to stay there. Raise the hips, tuck your shoulders under slightly, continue to press your arms down, lift the hips, lift the chest. 5, 4, the knees are pointing straight forward in line with the toes. 2 more, and 1. Carefully lower your hips down. Untuck the shoulders. And now you're going to come up to Malasana squat. You can either rock up to it or you can turn to your side and sit up. So if you're using a little bit of momentum, come up to Malasana. You can adjust the stance. Press your elbows against the inner thighs and straighten up in the spine. If your heels are lifted, separate your feet more. Make it max width apart so that the hips can lower. Or you can place a blanket under your heels to support.
Sudipta, your video is paused, only audio is active.
Really? Okay.
The video is
I see. On mine it shows that it's on. Let me switch it off and on again. How about now? Can you see me?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, so from here, you're going to move between Navasana and back into Malasana. So lower your hips down, raise the feet up, Navasana. Lower down halfway, Ardha Navasana. Lift back up, place the feet down, lift the hips up. If this doesn't work for you, just do Navasana, Ardha Navasana. Come up, bring the soles of the feet together. And then do Navasana again, Ardha Navasana, and Baddha Konasana. One of the two, whichever one works for your body. Lower the hips, lift the legs, come halfway down. Lift up, lower. Navasana, Ardha Navasana, Malasana. 3 more sets. Two, and even those in Baddha Konasana, you're going to come onto your feet. Separate your feet about shoulder width apart or so. Place your fingers under the arches of the feet. Thumbs are going to point back. Okay, from here, you lower your hips, lift the chest as you breathe in. Exhale, fold forward. Vayu Nishkasana. So it looks like this. Inhale, lower your hips, lift the chest. Exhale, fold forward. Those with any knee issues, you can do Baddha Konasana itself. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. You can work with this. As you fold, draw the belly in, activating the abdominal muscles. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, fold. Last 3, 2, last 1. Slowly release the hands out from underneath the feet and bring your feet together. Palms on the shins, press into your palms, straighten your knees, flatten your back. Exhale, bend your knees slightly, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, long spine. Exhale, fold the body. Inhale, straighten your knees. Exhale, soften your knees. Last 2. Last 1. Now I'm going to separate your feet hip width apart again. Bring your right hand just in front of you. Bend your right knee heavily. Straighten your left knee. Place your left hand on the hip and twist your body towards the left. Try and get your shoulders to stack. Now from here, raise your left arm up and reach up. 5, 4. Keep moving that left hip back. 4. Sorry. 2 more. And 1. Slowly lower down. Change. Left hand down, left knee bends, right leg straightens. Move the right hip back. Try to square your chest to the side wall. And then raise your right arm up. Keep moving that right hip back. And lower the hand down. Inhale, flat back again. And we'll hold this position for a few breaths. Think about your sitting bones moving away from each other and keep lengthening the top of the head away from your tailbone. Press the palms firmly into the shins. Pull up your kneecaps, engage your thighs. Last 2. And 1. Soften your knees, fold forward, exhale. Bring your feet together. Inhale, raise the arms up, reach up. Interlock your fingers and have your pointer finger out. Draw the navel in. On your next inhale, reach up. Exhale, move your torso towards the right. Inhale, rise back up to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale to center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Last set. And other side. Come back to center. Release your hands. Hands on the hips. If you want to separate your feet hip width apart, elbows in, chest up. Breathe in, breathe out, hips move forward, lean back. Inhale, rise up to center. Exhale, back. Inhale, up. 3 more times. So don't go back too much if you feel pressure in your lower back. 2. Legs are strong and steady. And inhale, rise back up to center. Release your hands. Feet together if they are apart. Join your hands together in front of your chest. Inhale, arms up, chest up, lean back gently. Exhale, fold forward, keep your knees slightly bent. Left leg steps back, lower your hips, lift your chest up. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank position. Exhale, knees, chest, chin down to the floor. Ground your hips, untuck the toes, lift your chest up. Exhale to downward facing dog. Left foot forward, breathe in, lower your hips, lift the chest. Exhale, other foot joints. Fold the body, knees are still softly bent. Inhale, arms up, chest up, lean back. Samasthiti, exhale. Other side, inhale, standing back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Right leg back. Inhale. Left leg back. Downward dog. High plank. Inhale. Knees, chest, chin down. Exhale. Ground your hips. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale to downward facing dog. Right foot forward. Breathe in and lower your hips. Left foot steps forward. Fold the body. Inhale, arms up, lean back. Samasthiti. Exhale. Inhale, arms up, chest up, lean back. Exhale and fold forward. Step your left leg back. You can drop your back knee if that works for your knee, or you can cushion that back knee. Bring your right hand on the thigh, lift your left arm up. Lengthen. Now turn the belly, chest and shoulders towards your right and get your left elbow across the right thigh. Maybe shift your hips forward slightly. Now stack your palms, twist and look at the top elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Unwind, hands to the floor. Step back to downward facing dog. High plank inhale, Santolanasana. Continue to breathe here. You can be on your fists if your wrists hurt. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. As you exhale, lower your knees down, chest and chin down to the floor. Ground your hips, lift your chest, Bhujangasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your left leg forward, back knee down. Shift your hips back and point your toes up. So your hands can be on your shin, or you can have your hands on 2 blocks if that's available to you. And draw that left hip back as you fold over the left thigh. Sensations along the back of your left leg and outer hip. One more here. And now walk your hands forward, step the back foot forward, fold the body. Inhale, rise up, lean back, and go directly into your forward fold. Right leg steps back, drop the back knee down, cushion it if you need to, raise your right arm up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, turn the body towards the left, bring your elbow or upper arm across the thigh, stack the palms, twist. 5. Maybe shift the hips forward slightly. 4. Resist the upper arm against the outer thigh. 1 more. On your next exhale, unwind, step back to downward dog. Inhale, high plank, hold. If you want, you can be on your forearms. 7. Like this. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Those who are in high plank, lower down to Ashtanga Namaskar. And on your next inhale, those who are in forearm plank, come into Sphinx pose. On your next exhale, hands under the shoulders, tuck your toes, hips up and back. Right leg steps forward, back knee comes down. Shift your hips back and point your front toes up. Draw the toes towards your kneecap. Pull up your kneecap, tighten your front thigh. Draw that right hip back a little bit. Maybe lower a little further. And on your next exhale, walk your hands forward, step the back foot forward, fold the body. Inhale, rise up and lean back. Exhale, arms by your side. Slightly different version of almost the same sequence. Inhale, arms up, chest up, lean back. Exhale and fold forward. Step your left leg back. This time the knee will be up. If it's hard for you to balance, you can put the back knee down or the back heel down, one of the two. Now come up onto your thigh. Peel the belly off. Keep the hip joints safe. Raise the left arm. Lengthen. Exhale. Turn towards the right. Bring the left elbow across. Stack your palms. Twist. Push out through the back heel actively. Keep the legs super strong. 3 more. Try to stack the shoulders. 2. Resist the upper arm and thigh if you can. Last one. Carefully unwind. Hands to the floor. Step back to downward dog. Inhale, high plank. 7. You can be on your forearms. 6. Or on your fists. 5. 3, 2, and 1. Lower knees, chest and chin down to the floor. Ground your hips, lift your chest, Bhujangasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now raise your left leg up and hold it here. Underarms towards the ears, external rotation the upper arms. Press the index finger mount and come into the floor. Keep drawing the belly in. Last one. Everything okay? Look forward. Gone again? Yeah. Okay. Left foot steps forward, back heel comes down to the ground. Parshvottanasana. You're going to square to the front leg and fold forward. Or you can be on your front shin. Now? Yeah. Okay, great. Step forward, fold the body, exhale. Inhale, rise up and back. Exhale directly into your forward fold. Right leg steps back. Keep the knee up if you can. Come up to your thigh, find your balance in your lunge. Adjust your stance if you need to. Now raise the right arm up, lengthen, turn towards the left, get the right elbow across the thigh. So press the upper arm against the thigh, stack the palms, twist the spine. Push out through that back leg. 3 more. 2, if you can, square the thumbs are centered with the chest. Good. Now carefully unwind, hands to the floor, step back. High plank, inhale, 7, 6, or forearm plank, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale. Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward, back heel comes down to the ground. Your feet are on railroad tracks. Fingertips on the floor, right hip draws back as you fold over the right leg. Or hands on the shin, draw the right hip back, fold. Outer right leg, back of the thigh. Soft bend in the front knee is okay if you have tight hamstrings. 1 more. Good, and then step your back leg forward, adjust, fold forward. Inhale, rise up and lean back. Samasthiti, exhale, relax. Take a couple of breaths. Notice how you feel. One more here. And slowly blink your eyes to open if they are closed. Now, toes together, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. So pick up your pelvic floor muscles and draw the navel in towards the spine. You're still continuing to breathe as usual. Inhale, sit back and down into your chair, Utkatasana. Draw your palms together and bring them in front of your chest. Now twist your body towards the right. Press the upper arm against the outer thigh as you twist and look at the top elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Unwind, come to center. Exhale to the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, long spine. Palms can be on the shins if you can't touch the floor. Exhale, hands down, step or jump back. Lower down to Chaturanga Dandasana or Ashtanga Namaskar. Exhale. Inhale, back bend of your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. 1. Press into all 10 fingers. Move the hips up and back. Underarms towards the ears. Head and neck relaxed. Feel the lower belly muscles drawing in and up. Kneecaps are lifting, heels are trying to go closer to the floor. Do not force. Good. On your next breath, you're going to walk your hands back towards your feet. Try not to move your hips left to right. Inhale, palms on the shins, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward, soften the knees. Sit back into your chair, Utkatasana, and reach your arms straight forward. Okay, palms can be facing down. Shift your hips back. Try to get your thighs parallel to the ground. Keep moving the weight back, but your toes are definitely on the floor. 3 more. 2. Try to keep the belly off the thighs. Exhale and fold forward. Walk your hands forward into downward facing dog. From here, raise your right leg up. Look forward, step the foot between your palms. Back heel comes down to the ground. Now try and bend your front knee to stand on top of the ankle. Raise the arms up, chest up. Draw your left ribs forward. 2. Press the feet firmly into the floor. Keep drawing the navel in. 5 more here. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Hands down to the floor. Those who want to do a vinyasa, go ahead and do it. The rest of you can go into downward dog. Step back, lower down to your push-up. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Other side, raise your left leg up. Look forward, step the foot forward between your palms. Back heel comes down to the ground. Inhale up, warrior one. Palms can be together, eye gaze can be upward, or with your neck neutral looking forward. Try and draw those right hips forward. Maybe the chest squares to the front. And back toes are slightly pointing forward. Press the feet down. Last one. As you exhale, hands to the floor, vinyasa or downward facing dog. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward dog. You can be in down dog for 5 breaths or lower the knees down, hips to the heels, child's pose. Now shift forward and go back to downward facing dog. Look forward, step or jump to the front, flat back, long spine. Inhale, exhale and fold the body. Utkatasana, chair pose. Join your palms together, bring them in front of your chest. Draw the belly in, twist your body towards the right. And now this time you can split your hands, left fingertips towards the floor, right reaching up towards the ceiling. 5. Shift the hips back. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Inhale, come to center. Exhale to the other side. You can stay with the palms together or you can split. Right fingertips down, left up. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale to center. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, long spine. Exhale, hands down, step back, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend of your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. You can be in Balasana if you like. 4. Imagine a block between your thighs and push that block towards the wall behind you. Internal rotation of the thighs. Back of the legs long. Good. And then now walk your hands back towards your feet. Inhale, flat back, long spine. Exhale, fold forward. Sit back and down. Raise the arms to shoulder height. Keep moving the weight back. 1. Try and get your thighs parallel to the floor. 3. Try to keep the belly off of the thighs. 4. And 5. Exhale. And walk your hands forward into downward facing dog. Raise your right leg up, bend the knee, point the knee up towards the ceiling. Look forward, hug the knee to the right elbow or right shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place the foot between your palms, back heel comes down to the ground. Inhale, rise all the way up. Now heel to arch or heel to heel depends on you. I want you to press into the outer edge of the back foot and bend the front knee. If you can stack it, that's fine. If it's a little bit back, it's okay, but don't go beyond. Okay, so from there, adjust your stance. Maybe you can lengthen it slightly. Then raise your arms up to shoulder height. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reach out from fingertip to fingertip. And 7. Now lower the right hand to the inside edge of the foot. Top hand straight up towards the ceiling. Flip the palm, slide it down the back. You can hold on to your inner thigh if that's available to you, or just keep the hand on the back. For some of us, the hip joint may feel like it's bearing a lot of pressure, so come up to your thigh, or with the forearm on the thigh, and then hold the position from here. Notice if you're sinking into the joints, try to keep the torso up. 3 more. 2. And 1. Now slowly unwind, hands to the floor, pick up the back heel, step back. You can do a vinyasa or go into downward dog directly. Good. And on your next inhale, lift your left leg up, bend the knee, point the knee up. Look forward, hug the knee to the left shoulder or left elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Place the foot between your palms, back heel comes down, rise all the way up. Now, adjust the stance, take a few moments to set up. See if you can get the legs super strong. Press into the outer edge of the back foot, lift the arch of the back foot, and then try and get the front knee to stack on the ankle. It's not necessary, you're going to try. Raise the arms up. Hasta Drishti, look over the front fingers. And now reach out from fingertip to fingertip. Draw the needle in. On your next exhale, lower the left fingertips towards the floor, right arm up towards the ceiling. Flip the palm, slide it down the back. You can have it here, you can hold your left inner thigh, and of course you can always come up to the thigh or with your forearm. Feel the stretch in the front of the top shoulder. And 1. Carefully unwind, hands to the floor, pick up your back heel, step back. You can do a vinyasa or downward facing dog. Now from here, shift forward, lower your knees to the floor. And now step your right foot out to the right. Right foot and left knee in the same line. Someone's video is on, can you turn it off? Kavita, your video is on, can you turn it off? Kavita, turn off your video. Okay, and then now shift your hips back and forward. Exhale back, inhale forward. Back, forward. 3 more times. 2 and 1. Walk your hands towards you. Stand up and then slide your right hand down the right leg. Reach the left arm up and over. 1. Feel the left side body lengthen. You can check to make sure your left hip and left knee are in the same vertical line. Your video is still on, Kavita. 3 more. Inhale, rise all the way up. Now keep the same leg arrangement. Left hand down to the floor. Right arm reaches up and over. 1. Stack the shoulders. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Slowly bring the hands back to the mat and step your right knee in. Left foot steps out. Shift your hips back and forward. Do this a few times. Shift back, shift forward. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Slowly walk your hands towards you and keep your right knee and right hip in the same vertical line. Slide your left hand down the leg, right arm lifts up and over. Try and keep your top shoulder back. So it doesn't matter if you don't go low, it can be high. You're feeling the right side body lengthening. One more breath here. Inhale, rise up. Place your right hand on the floor, so it's about a foot or two away from your right knee, and then left arm reaches up and over. Good, and then slowly walk your hands back to the mat and draw the left knee in. Hands on the hips, elbows in, chest up. Breathe in, hips move forward, lean back. Inhale, rise up. If Ushtrasana doesn't work for you, for your knees, you can lie down on the belly and do Cobra pose or Sphinx pose. 2 more rounds. Exhale, lean back. Inhale, rise up. Last one. And inhale up. Lower your knees down, lower your hands down, shift the hips back, fold in Balasana. Relax. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward, step or walk to the front, come into a flat back with a long spine. Exhale and soften your knees, fold the body. Utkatasana, chair pose. Rise all the way up. Exhale, release the arms by your side. Relax. So, Kavita, can you please switch off your video? It's still on.
I think she's not able to hear you.
Okay. Alright. Separate your feet, hip width apart. Hands on the hips, elbows in, chest up. Breathe in. Exhale, hinge at the hips, bend your knees, fold forward. Release your hands, hold on to your big toes with the first 2 fingers and thumbs. Padangusthasana. Elbows bend to the side, relax the head and the neck. Now press your belly into the thighs and try to lift the hips up. The belly is on the thighs and you're trying to press the belly into the thighs, lifting the hips up. Head and neck are completely relaxed. And if you're comfortable in the lower back and your hamstrings feel fine, you can use your arm strength to pull you closer to the legs. 3 more. You can even shift your body weight forward. So all this doesn't apply if you have tight hamstrings or if your lower back is hurting. You can do Ardha Uttanasana instead. Last 2. Last one. And then let go of the big toe hold. Bring your hands to the hips. Come up halfway. Pause for a moment. And then slowly rise all the way up. Relax your legs. Now we have Ardha Chandrasana and Parivrtta. So grab a hold of a block if you need it. Bring the block diagonally to the right of the leg. If you are not using the block, you're going to put your hand down on the floor. Transfer the weight to your front foot and front hand. Left hand is on the hip. Pick up your left leg. Now try to open the hips and stack the shoulders. Find your balance. Once you have your balance, you can lift your left arm up and you can try to shift your eye gaze to the top hand. 7 more. 6, 5, 4. Keep reaching up with your top hand. Push out through the lifted foot. And on your next exhale, you're going to bring the top hand down and square your hips to the floor. If you have the block, you will move the block to the other side, to the left hand. Square the hips to the floor, draw the belly in, and begin to twist towards the right. Raise your right arm. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully lower down. Release the top leg down. Relax. Shake out your legs. Other side. Left hand on the block or on the floor. And there's a little bit of gap between the foot and the foot and the block. Pick up your back leg. So standing leg can be bent if your inner thigh or hamstrings are tight. Okay, and then open up. Squaring the hips, squaring the chest to the side wall. Raise the right arm up when you're ready. And maybe look at the top hand. 2, 3. Imagine that you're standing on the wall with that back leg, the lifted leg. And reach up through your fingertips as well. Two more. And 1. Slowly lower the top hand down, either to the floor or move the block under the right hand. Square your hips to the floor. Adjust your stance. And now keeping the hips parallel to the ground, begin to twist towards the left. So nothing is perfect, it's just you're attempting to do all of these movements. You're resisting one against the other. Slowly lower the top hand down, lower the lifted leg down, and rise all the way up. Relax. Shake out your legs. Okay, good. And now sit down. Stretch your legs forward and relax your legs. Come to stillness. Adjust the hips. If you need to, sit on a block or 2 blankets. Hands down to the floor, lengthen your spine. Move your chin forward and down. Dandasana. You're trying to pull the toes towards your kneecaps. And if your back is rounding, you're going to bend your knees slightly. Notice if your shoulders are lifting up towards the ears, bend your elbows lightly if you need to. And 1. Lift your chin from the chest. Relax. Now bring the right knee in. Sole of the foot on the left inner thigh. And we're going to move into a twist today. So raise your right arm up. Inhale. Exhale. Either hold on to your shin or the ankle, or if you can, to the outside edge of your foot. Left hand to the left hip. Twist your body towards the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep turning. If it's too much, back off. 1 more. Carefully unwind. Regular Janushirshasana. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold forward over that front leg. Knee can be slightly bent. You can use a strap to hold the foot. Try not to round your back. Instead, hold a little closer to your knee or to your thigh. Keep the chest lifted and try to hinge from the hips. However far you can go down. Concentrate on the back of your leg, lengthening. Kneecap is lifted, thigh is engaged. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly walk your hands in. Exhale, relax. Change to the other side. Twisting first. Inhale, lift your left arm up. Lengthen. Exhale, hold your shin, ankle, or outer edge of the foot. Right hand is on the right hip. Twist your body towards the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and slowly unwind. Inhale, raise your arms up. Reach up. Draw the belly in. Hinge at the hips and fold forward. Hands release to any point on the front leg. Bend your elbows and draw yourself closer to the leg. Back of the right leg lengthening. Shoulders soft. Last one. Now inhale, slowly rise back up. Okay, stretch both your legs forward. Bring your hands next to your hips. Bend both your knees. Press your palms, press your feet, raise the hips up. Exhale, lower your hips down. Adjust the position of your hands. Fingers can point out to the side or to the back, and lift the hips up again. Exhale, lower down. So whichever wrist position was comfortable for you, use that, and now we're going to hold the position. Inhale, lift, hold, continue to breathe. Those who want to drop your head back, that's fine. Or if you want to bring your chin to the chest, that's okay too. So experiment and see which one works for your neck. 4 more. 3, 2, draw the navel in, feel the glutes, feel the back of your legs, feel your entire back, and carefully bring your hips between your palms, pause for a moment, hold, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully lower down, relax. Interlace your fingers and a very gentle release of the wrists. And opposite. Good. And then slowly lie down on your back. Those who are going to do an inversion against the wall, take your mat up to the wall. Otherwise, lie down on the mat for shoulder stand. So those who are doing on the wall, please do legs up on the wall. Those who are doing shoulder stand, hug your knees into the chest, rock a little bit from side to side. And then when you're ready, very little bit of momentum, lift the hips up and straighten the legs towards the ceiling. Keep looking straight up, do not turn your neck. Tuck your shoulders and reach up with your feet. As you get comfortable, you can bring all 10 fingers to your back. And maybe move your hands to your lower ribs. Chest is coming towards the chin, do not tuck your chin. There's a gap between your neck and the floor. Balance out the action of the glutes with your belly. Stay for a little bit longer, another minute or so. If you're done, come down and lie down before you do Matsyasana, the counter pose. Otherwise, try to stay a About 45 seconds to go. Think about bringing the shoulder blades towards each other. Just a little bit longer. Those who have a halasana practice, you're going to bend your knees and drop your toes behind your head. Otherwise, lower out of shoulder stand sequence, carefully support your hips, lower the hips down, stretch your legs out. Halasana people hold for about 7 breaths or 10 breaths depending on how you feel. If your toes are touching the floor in halasana, you can think about straightening your knees a little bit at a time. Another 3 breaths here. Good, and then slowly coming out of your inversion sequence, carefully lowering out. Now we'll do the counter pose, Matsyasana. If you just released from halasana, take a few breaths before you do Matsyasana. Those who have been resting for a little while, slide your hands under your buttocks, lift your chest and torso up, and then exhale and drop your head back, top of the head to the floor. Chest is lifted. So you may need to adjust your elbows to make them wider or narrower to get the top of the head to the floor. And those who are comfortable, slide the hands out from under the buttocks. You draw the belly in and lift your legs up. See how it feels for your belly and your back. If it's not comfortable, lower the legs down. Those who are comfortable, join your palms together in front of you. Arms and legs are parallel to each other. Uttar Padasana. Slowly lower the arms down, support yourself. Lower the legs down. Lift your head off of the ground and lie down. Relax. Take a few breaths before we do the supine twist. Now hug your knees in towards your chest. Bring your arms out to shoulder height and drop your knees towards the right side. Look towards the left side. Now, lift your right shoulder off of the ground and lower it back down so that your upper back is flat on the floor. Looking towards the left fingertips. And now come back to center. Drop your knees towards the left. Look towards the right. And lift and lower your left shoulder. Slowly come back to center. Now we end the way we started the class, so bring your feet about mat width apart or a little bit wider than hip width apart and drop your knees towards the right, look towards the left. Stay here for a few breaths. If you don't have any knee issues and you're feeling comfortable, the right foot can go on top of your left outer thigh. Add very gentle pressure, don't press down, just the weight of the leg is enough. psoas attaches to the lower back, so as it stretches, there may be a little bit of sensation in your left lower back. And release that, switch to the other side, drop your knees towards the left. Maybe get your left foot on top of the right outer thigh. Adjust the shoulders to be comfortable. Tune into the sensations around your right leg, right hip, right lower back. And let go, unwind, hug the knees in towards the chest, rock a little bit from side to side. Stretch your legs out for Shavasana. Feet about mat width apart, arms by your side, palms facing upward. Relax. Readjust your body till you feel balanced and comfortable. And feel the shape and position of your body on the floor. Feel the points of contact between body and ground. And through these contact points, completely let go. Soften the whole body and allow the ground to support you. Surrender to the force of gravity. Relax the jawline, relax your shoulders and your hips. Now take your awareness to the center of your body. Whatever feels like center to you, maybe the belly, maybe the chest center. And from this place, begin to spread your awareness out. And as you exhale, draw the awareness back to that central point. Feel as if your breath were a cloud, and as you inhale, that cloud expands and takes on the shape of your body. And as you exhale, you go back to that central point, your belly or your chest. Breath by breath, contracting and expanding. Expand as you inhale, contract as you exhale. Chetati, expansion of awareness, and Ekagrata, single pointed awareness. Langhana and Brahmana. Expansion, contraction. Feel each and every part of your body relax with your breath. And now let go of the control of your breath and just notice how you feel. Feel the stillness of your body. Let that space of stillness deep within you refresh your body and your mind. And now slowly come back. Add small movements to the fingers and the toes. Stretch and move in any way that you like. You can reach your arms up overhead and give your whole body a big stretch. Roll to your side, rest for a moment, and press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Join your hands together in front of your chest. You'll seal the class with the sound of a single Om. Take a deep breath in. Finish off with palm.